Hey, and welcome to another Tech Doctor TV. Today we've got a review, an unboxing and review of a chair I've been anticipating getting here for a while. I had to wait for a back order to come in. Pretty excited to get this. It's a Onex Alcantara gaming chair. Pretty hard to find where I was. I had to back order it, but the display model had a lot of promise. Very comfortable. So I finally got my hands on it. So we're going to unbox it and we're going to whack it together, and then I'm going to sit on it. And I'm going to tell you my thoughts, but I'm pretty hopeful. So hopefully there won't be too many boring bits. We'll see how we go with the construction, because generally speaking with chairs, they can be painful to get done. But let's crack this bad boy open and give it a go. Get some stuff out of my way down here. First thing we need is a knife, and it goes without saying, be careful when cutting the cartons open, because you do not want to cut through your lovely new shiny chair. Now, which way is up? Is there an up? I would presume that is up, that is up. Let's go this way. She's pretty hefty. It's classified as a large, I think. Either large or extra large. But it's got a 125 kilogram max weight rating. I'm well under that. Last time I checked, I was about 75. So I've got room for a few pizzas yet. The last gaming chair I got, I honestly can't remember the name of it, but it was a black and orange one, and it looked the goods, but where the seat met the gas lift mechanism, it just seemed to be too far forward. So every time I tried to shuffle myself forward, as you do, it wanted to overbalance and tip me forward face first into the desk. Not a lot of fun, and it wasn't as comfortable as I had anticipated. So, I was a bit disappointed there. So, I looked at this box and I thought, I don't know how they fit everything in, because it doesn't look big enough to have the back, but apparently it's all in there. So it's a nice how to assemble card, which is good. Like, it's not going to blow away too easily, which really is annoying, and it looks pretty straightforward. Step 1, clip some things together. Step 2, plonk some things on some other whatsits. Okay, not very detailed, but it doesn't look very difficult. I've just got to show you these instructions. Either someone's got a sense of humour or they've dealt with some stupid people. How to sit on a chair. Sit on it here, yes. Don't sit on the arm. Okay, I'm glad they told me that. Don't lay it down and sit on the back. And what's this? Oh, don't sit on the front. Well, that's fair enough, but this one? Really? I mean, who has done that? I'd like to meet that person, because I think, yeah. Anyway, let's have a look. And now, of course, we're going to have to deal with, stupid amounts of bloody bubble wrap, which annoys the hell out of me. We need it. Base feels pretty solid. It's plastic, as you would expect, but it's got a decent amount of weight to it. Right, I'll get all the bits out first, and then we'll go from there. How's the lighting? So once I've got it down, I might look at changing the camera. Okay, here's the back. I'm pretty partial to this colouring, I have to say. As soon as I saw it, I thought, yeah, that looks pretty cool, like the nice teal, aqua, or bluish. And it's got a suede kind of feel to it, which is good for up here in North Queensland, where it gets hot. So you're not going to be sticking to it like those pleather chairs. Now, obviously, this is not real suede, because I think I paid $2.59. It's saying the the retail price was $3.99 or whatever. But either way, even at $3.99, looking at it, I think it's pretty good value, and especially at $2.59, I was very pleased with that. What's the name of the brand? The one that, this can't think of it. I'm sure it'll come to me. But you know, costs a fortune. Here's your bits and a Allen key, a nice long one, so you're not fiddling and farting around with it. One of these is a headrest or neck support, and one of them is a lumbar support. The small one is the neck rest. Feels nice. Oh, that's a nice change. Here's the mechanism. The nice change being that the arms are pre-attached. These would be the wheels. Now I'm in two minds about arms on chairs, because a lot of the time, get off me, you know, your arms won't fit under your desk, depends on the height of your desk. So the option, having good movement up and down is pretty critical, or the option to remove them altogether is really good, because for whatever reason either desks are made too low or the arms are made too high. It just never fits under quite properly. So let's make a bit of room. Again, we're working with limited space here, but yeah, you do what you have to. I'll get this idiot out the way. All right, I'm going to put the wheels in first. I don't care what the thing says. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wheels, and these are the panels for the side. There's your foofer up and down, your hydraulic lift. What we need there. Now these wheels look decent, nice, and you know, got the little spokes, and they've got a good movement, so that's good. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Don't know why I'm counting. 4. Go in. And 5. Right. Now, how are they suggesting we go? Let's flick over. Alright, so this, whoops, upside down, Miss Jane. Oh, you son of a bitch. So, blue bit, button, it's all wanting to jump out at me. Honestly, these plastic things, so we want to ram this into the base and basically just thump it in there, because your weight will, when you're sitting on the chair, that will get it in. All right, that's the base complete. Nice. Okay. So what do they want me to do? They want me to put the base of the chair on. Let's get him over here. So there is a bit of movement in the arms up and down. And there is the option to unbolt them underneath here, so they're not critical to the construction of the chair. Previous chair, the arms were part of the support which connected the bottom bit with the top bit, so you couldn't take them off consequently. So I'm not a huge fan of arms. I mean, they have their uses, but just having the option to take it off is certainly good. Come on. Okay. Now, move the base out of the way, because we have to get the where did I put that? I know I saw it. Alright, so front. So it's marked clearly on the bottom. You see it? Front. So obviously shove that towards the front of your chair. Holes line up, which is wonderful. Okay, so we want 4 of the shorties. There we go. These are the longies. There's a longie. They be for your arms. And these shorties are just a touch shorter. Come here. And obviously for the base. Now there's no washers. I'll use their tool. They were so nice to give me one, I might as well use it. So as always with these things, they say don't tighten till the end, but I think you can not worry about that for this bottom plate. You can just go your hardest with him within reason. Because there's no extra alignment. Oh, this is a decent Allen key, that it has the length and the leverage. So I'm not going to go silly tightening it. Just give it a so it gives me some resistance. So I think I said on the orange and black chair that the thing was too far forward. I think I might have meant it was too far back, so it overbalanced at the front. Either way, it overbalanced at the front, and the amount of times I nearly ate it wasn't great. Quality of the material, the finishing is pretty good. I'm not seeing anything that, that looks like shoddy workmanship. I mean, these are all mass produced, but this looks pretty good. As I said, I'm pretty excited. All right, so that's on. We'll get the base, turn the bugger over. You can do it 2 ways. You can do it the awkward way like I'm doing. There we go. Or you can flip it and do it. But that's, it's pretty solid, and it's got a nice, generous Bummel region. So, the legs are supported, which is really nice, because you don't want your legs hanging over. I haven't got the longest legs in the world, but they have been known to hang over, which is uncomfortable. Right, so that this should just I see why they say to do this. So now I'll put him over there, and I will just, excuse me crawling around. I'm going to put these in because the chair had them when I was testing it. So you've got your little clippity doodahs. Unclipperate that. Obviously, up is up. And I'm a bit of a stickler for neatness in terms of these kind of straps. So what I'm doing is I'm putting this through the chair. Sorry if you can't see it. I'll bring it up here. Get him out of the way. You could not do that. That'd be ace. Kind of need a third hand here would be good. Right. So we're going to poke them through and then lay the bugger down so I can find the other bits. And once you've clipped them in, then you can adjust your positioning. Because if you don't do this first, then you can't really attach it properly. So there we go. So that is there, so you can just obviously slide him down. So now we want to just get this in place. Now we're going to put that up against there to try and hold it in place. And it's just a matter of getting the right alignment. And what do you want for these fellas? Shorty? 2 longies. A longie, 2 longies. The bottom one end. These are, in my experience, usually the worst ones to put in, because you sort of, when you've got a hole there, but you've got to push through. You know that you've got your mount in there. There we go. So this is where you would, not tighten things too much initially. Just want to get it going, because number one, you don't want to cross thread it, because that would be really bad. But you want to be able to have movement on the other side to line it up. So a spring washer up to the top of the head of the screw, then the big mumber, the bigger washer. So far with this, I'm quite impressed with the build quality, particularly, as I said, for the price point, because that orange and black one I keep mentioning, that was that pleather stuff. That started to peel away. Maybe 12 months, maybe a bit more, which, and it wasn't getting excessive use. So I was a bit disappointed with that. So I do have higher hopes for this suede-ish material. Here's hoping anyway. There's a lot of gaming chairs out there, ranging from the real cheap ones that you can get from Officeworks, and I had one of them. I think at the time it was $149. It was surprisingly comfortable for what it was. A bit limited in its range of motion, and again pleather. But I have to say it lasted about 3 years before it started to peel. So that, for value for money, that was pretty good, and a pretty comfortable base. By comparison, the orange fella, longevity wasn't as much. You could recline it right back, which was good. That got some points there. So if you wanted to have a snooze, you could, but it wasn't as comfortable as I would have liked it to have been. And the lumbar pillow and the neck pillow, well, they just didn't appear. They weren't as comfortable as this fella was. So I'll put that right down there. And this is good, because I do have a dodgy back and it's acting up a bit today. So I'll be interested to see what it's like. But yeah, I think the point I was making is that this is really nice looking. This chair, like, I really like the colours. They've got a whole variety, a whole range of colours, but I really was drawn to this blue. It just, I don't know, it's nice. What else can I say? Is that it? I think that's it. Oh. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to just break for a second, because there's someone here. Okay, so here we are. It's all done. I'm very happy with it. It's comfy. It's a little bit stiff, the cushions, because it's brand new, but that will break in over time. I've got the headrest pillow. You might want to, you know, for me that's just a little bit low, so you have to push it up, but I've got it as tight as I possibly can. And then you've got your lumbar. Now let's have a look. So it goes up pretty high, like, you know, my feet nearly don't touch the ground. I mean, obviously that's too high for this desk. So whoop, take it down to the minimum, slots in nicely, and there's no sign of trying to tip over, which is really, really good. The recline, doesn't go fully flat, but it goes most of the way back, so you can really just kick up, put your feet up, away you go. It's a nice smooth movement. The arms, they raise. They do that. I don't know why, but they do. Forward or back. And you do have the option to take them off altogether. So overall, I'm quite impressed with this chair. I'm very happy with it. Love the colour, love the feel of the material. It's very, very comfortable. It's far more comfortable than the piece of crap I had before. And I can scoot around in it without any sort of worries. So for me, big thumbs up. That's two of them, cool. So yeah, good luck finding them. They're a bit hard to find, but if you do manage to track one down, it's the Alcantara. Now, Onex does have some other models. I haven't tried them, but this to me is the nicest looking one, and it's very, very comfortable. So you've got the pleather around the sides on the base and up the side there, but then you've got the suede on the actual chair. So yeah, top stuff, Onex, highly regarded and highly rated. 5 out of 5, absolutely. Onex, top job. I couldn't be happier with it, so I look forward to hopefully a long time. The longevity will be the question. I can't comment on that at this point, obviously, because it's only brand new, but early signs point to a long and happy relationship with this chair. So get the Alcantara, great colour, great look, great feel, easy to put together, really. You couldn't really get anything simpler than those. The side screws are a bit of a pain, but that's with any chair. The only thing that could maybe change that is they had some like metal sheaths on the side of the back that you just slide down over, so they're in place. But that's just nitpicking. Other than that, great stuff. Really happy. So until next time, that'll do us. And thanks for watching. If you want to hit that subscribe button, which I presume is down there or over there or somewhere, wherever it is, smash it. And for now, I'll catch you later.